Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I want to talk about, I can take these off now, I'm not in the sun. I want to talk about this dip in West Texas Intermediate crude. Crude just took a little bit of a dip because it's the news story is saying it's after an unexpected crude inventory build. You know, I did a video back in June that I said that I thought that $100 barrel of oil was going to happen by the beginning of fall. And it was based off of information Goldman Sachs was putting out. And I explained how, you know, usually the guys from Goldman are the smartest dudes in the room, so you might want to listen to them and then prepare for it. You know, it's like, you know, if you think they're right, go ahead and invest based on that. You know, I didn't put any money into oil. Actually, no, I did. I take that back. I actually bought options when literally the day oil was negative $40. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't jump, you know, all over some investments, but I'm like, this is going to happen. So what did I go do? Yeah, I went and bought a new hybrid. Why not? Yeah, and ironically, I paid the same for a new hybrid that I would have for a used one. So that was cool. And it's already saving me money because the cost of fuel is going up. It's actually going up all over the country. Now, was I right about that call? No, it was not $100 by the beginning of fall, but I kept saying, I said, I don't think they're very far off. And I think $100 barrel of oil in the fall is going to be totally doable. You know, we're sitting around $85. You know, back when we were talking about that, I want to say that video came out when crude was around $55 a barrel. And so a lot of people, you know, thumb their nose at it because they said there's just, you know, that's impossible. And people don't think realistically because the reason why they don't think realistically is because they always think about tomorrow. It's going to happen tomorrow. If you said it better happen tomorrow, if it didn't, you're wrong. And it's honestly, I don't care if, you know, what people think, but I actually do care. I care about the people that are thoughtful thinkers, people that will keep their mouth closed and listen more than they'll speak. You know, I learned that way too late in life. As I used to speak a lot. And I said, you know, let's get ready. You know, hey, if crude's going to do that, why wouldn't it be smarter to save some money because fuel's going to get more expensive? Or maybe, you know, trade out that big SUV if you wanted to for a more sensible vehicle, you know? Sure, those 20s look sweet. And when they stop at the light and they're still spinning, nice. But probably not the most economical idea for a, you know, what is it, a, you know, vehicle. So the fact is today, you know, it dips because there's this, you know, unexpected crude inventory build. Here's the facts. JP Morgan came out with a story saying, look, we have a feeling that we're going to run out. We could literally run out of oil in about 3 to 4 weeks, as soon as 3 to 4 weeks, is what they're saying. And the truth is that that is absolutely possible. So many people would, you know, jump in the comment section and go, oh, you're wrong. There's so much oil in Texas or here where I am. And, you know, I've got a capped well down below, you know, on my property. But the facts are people don't even realize how long it takes to get a capped well into production. Or yeah, there could be a bunch of oil sitting, you know, in a pool somewhere, but it actually takes quite some time to get there and go get it. And a lot of it is because of the price of oil. You know, when oil explodes in price, then what happens is it all of a sudden becomes more economical to go get it. And you see a lot of aggressive, you know, exploration at that point. But right now, we're just in that sort of median spot right now. $85 is a good spot price for oil for companies, you know, to actually get them to go do something and get that going. But we have a time where all of these contracts that are out there, you know, companies could lock up oil reserves. They can go and buy up an entire tank full of oil, lock it up with a contract, and I don't care what the price is. If they don't want to sell it, it's theirs. And, you know, someone at the gas pump right down the street from this big tank might be freaking out, but the oil's right there. And they don't understand how the world works, how the system works. So my whole thing is, and I'm gonna explain a second question, because people all the time say, get out, I know, they say, what do you mean by get out of the system? I keep talking about this dollar system or this fiat system. I think it's very important to realize where we are and how we're bound by all of these dollar-based contracts. And I'm telling you right now, the world right now understands this, and they are trying at a breakneck pace to get out of these contracts. They're already doing business all over the world outside of the dollar, and we haven't done anything yet to defend that. It's probably the first time, I think, since the 50s that this has actually happened and we haven't done anything. So it's going to be really interesting what happens the next few months. But on a personal level, how do you get out of this? How do you break free? Well, you need to look at alternatives to the dollar. You need to start looking at not getting into debt right now. You know, debt's great. It's a great tool when you want to build wealth in good times. But I don't know if that's exactly the time now. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude with a brohawk, a dream, I get to sit next to the beach. But I just thought maybe this would resonate with some of you guys, because I do think that higher oil is on the way. And I think that it would be sound advice, honestly, to just take it easy. Don't go out and get out into any crazy debt. All right, hopefully it's not too windy out here, guys. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for everyone that looked down their phone and went, oh my goodness, I got unsubscribed, and you hit the subscribe button. You guys have an awesome day. We'll talk to you later. The Economic Ninja is out.